Hey, this is Mirglof Builds, and this is the construction site of the Sand City, Thellonya. And I'm going to build the first building here in just a moment, but before I do that, I would like to thank a few people for subscribing. And they would be Rianth2134, Family Guy 10, Solid Moose, Evil Fish 1, Turbo Smooth Operator, Randodom 2, XXBinoXX, Liam Mac 5906, Antomitronin, Antromitronin, Lidogramidkillis, Perkyup1, Blackheart98, Inpre05, Volta Clan, DylanMan2642, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bros 115, and Austin Sugarman. Thank you all for subscribing, and I'll do a quick overview at the end of this video about the landscape that I've chosen for the construction site of this city. But I'm going to begin building the first structure right now. Okay, and I am done. And what I've built here is the Thellonya Resource Center, which is controlled by the resource Mercer. And quickly, before I do anything else, this has been driving me insane. But it's an excellent chance to point this out. I originally was going to have this have a basement level, but I decided it was unnecessary. And I'm just going to get out of here real quick. But this is where they meet to make group decisions, because of course, as I've previously mentioned on the other Mercer buildings videos that I built, uh, the groups within themselves make democratic decisions about how to run their Mercer or guild. And then basically all that's in here is a bunch of chests, because I'm going to need a bunch of chests just to store all the large quantity of resources I'm going to need to build this city. I'll take a look at the exterior real quick. I did some creative mode designing on a creative mode map just to work out some new ideas on how to bring more architectural character to the buildings. And this is what I've come up with so far. I've added some flare to the roofs, which I'm just calling a fence top. And there's sort of a fence wall flare. And this is sort of the exploiting the somewhat recent top half block placement. It's a little bit hard to place, but in 1.3 it's going to be much easier. And I also did sort of like a pyramid thing right here. I would have done more pyramid flares along the wall, but I made a miscalculation when digging up the placement of these structures, which I did not quite give myself enough room between them. I'm not willing to tear both of them down, or at least one of them down, in order to add this design. So it's a mistake I'm just going to have to live with, but it actually looks pretty good anyways. But that is that. I have a lot of off-camera stuff work that I have been doing and still need to do, quite frankly. A lot of the land here is going to be leveled out, like I'm doing right here. But I am going to leave some hill structures, some of these hills intact, such as this one here. I'm going to maybe level up some of the top, about maybe halfway down there. But my intention is to build a large temple-like structure on that hill. And I've started to, oh, creeper. Crap. Just avoid them. Started work on dismantling this NPC village, as it will have no role in the city I'm building. But right now I'm just sort of temporarily using it as a starter base, at least for food and shelter. A large amount of time that I've put into the surrounding area so far has been simply idling around here, letting grass grow so I can have some sheep pens here, somewhat away from the undesert biomes, the grassy biomes, the forest biomes, because the sand people tend to spend most of their time within the deserts, so I kind of needed to try and get the agricultural stuff close inside the desert biome itself, although I'll probably be having some of it to this exterior, to this point at least. So this is going to be one of the sheep pens. I'm going to have a bunch more sheep pens, as I'm going to need other colors and just larger quantities of wool. I also have a cactus farm thing going here. I don't think I'll need really very much cactus, but I might anyways. I'm definitely going to want a lot of reeds to make books. I may not necessarily use a large amount of bookcases and such in the city. Certainly it'd be a lot more in the previous cities, but I really need to bulk up on books and bookcases and such before I switch over to 1.3 when it comes out, because books will require leather to craft them, which is ridiculously time-consuming to collect any significant amount. So that's something I'm really not looking forward to. And within itself, take a look around the this desert biome. It's pretty large, it's pretty vast, so it's very suitable for this city. And the name Thellonya was recommended to me by LukHash, who tells me that his friend came up with that name, apparently while listening to music. And at first I wasn't going to use it, but then I thought about it some more, and it kind of has a Greek theme to it almost. At least the Thel part kind of reminds me of Thebes. And I said, why not? It's better than anything I could think of on the just off the top of my head. But that's basically the expanse of the desert. There's a bit more on the other side of that hill actually as well, and there's even a desert well, but that's not really worth the time at the moment to show. Anyways, thanks for watching. There'll be more videos to come sometime soon, although probably maybe not a great deal more, because I have a ton of off-camera work to do, such as leveling, and also I'm definitely going to be very, very strict and more organized of how I lay out roads, and I have to do some planning on a creative mode map just to create styles of buildings before I actually decide to build them, so that I can properly lay out the streets according to the size of those buildings and all that kind of tedious prepared work, as opposed to my typical coming up with the ideas the moment I hit the record button. But thanks for watching. Oh, also, before I end the video, LukHash also made a Facebook fan page for Mirglof builds, so I'll leave a link in the comment section below, or not the comment section, the video description. I'll leave a link in the video description, so you may as well check that out. I've been using it so far anyways to sort of make updates on what it is I'm doing at the time, mostly just commenting on busy work, I guess. But see you later.